Greetings, metalheads. Welcome to 2024. Hope you had a great new year. So, today, our first review for 2024 is the new album by British hard rockers Magnum. The band are about to release their new album called Here Comes the Rain, released on SPV Steamhammer on the 12th of January. This is a really good album, folks, so check out the review. Hope you like it. As we all know, Magnum are from Birmingham and originally formed back in 1972. Playing on the local scene, the band soon established their own sound and style. Originally formed by vocalist Bob Catley and the original guitarist Tony Clarkin. And the band would soon sign into Jet Records, the label that also featured Ozzy Osbourne, with their debut album, Kingdom of Madness, released in 1978, a fantastic debut album, as we all know. This album was a successful album for the band that the band supported Whitesnake, and it wasn't long before the band recorded their second album, which is called Magnum 2. This was released in 1979. In total, the band have released 22 previous albums. Now, that does say a lot about a band. What's your favourite album, folks, by Magnum? For me, it's got to be On a Storyteller's Night, which is an absolute phenomenal album. Now, the band have been playing hard rock AOR with progressive elements since the very beginning of their history. And still to this day, they're writing some fantastic albums. The band's last album, which was called The Monsters Roar, a very good album, very interesting cover, something very different from what they've done in the past, not working with Rodney Matthews. The band's previous album, The Monsters Roar, is a fantastic album, despite the cover being different from what they've done in the past. When we look back at the band's history, the band have done some fantastic albums in the past. They've played some fantastic tours, and the band have gone from strength to strength. So now I'm briefly going to tell you who's in the band at the current lineup. As we all know, it's Bob Catley on vocals, on guitar, Tony Clarkin. Now, we all know Tony has some medical conditions right now, so I want to say to Tony, wish you all the best, my friend. I hope you recover very soon and get back on tour to support this new fantastic album. Also in the band would have Rick Benton on keyboards, Lee Morris on drums. Now, we all know Lee was involved with Paradise Lost and also Martial Law previous bands. And also on bass guitar, Dennis Ward. We all know his work with Pink Cream 69. So this is a really strong lineup. This new album was produced and recorded by Tony, and it contains 10 songs. So I'm going to tell you what the song titles are for this new album. The opening song would be called Run Into the Shadows, followed by Here Comes the Rain, title track of the album, Some Kind of Treachery, After the Silence, Blue Tango, The Day He Died, The Seventh Darkness, Broken City, I Want to Live, and the last song would be called Borderline. So that's the titles for the new album. Now, I have to say the production on this album by Tony is fantastic. I mean, Tony's had plenty of experience engineering and producing albums. This has got a really solid, crisp sound with the music shining through in the instruments. Bob Catley is on top phone and shining through with some fantastic vocals on this song. There's some really good musical arrangements on this song, some fantastic vocals, and all around a really strong opening track. Next song is the title track, Here Comes the Rain. This is a really good song. It's pretty much laid back to the opening track, but it's a really strong, solid song with some great arrangements of vocals and fantastic music all around. Now, the next song that comes up is called Some Kind of Treachery. This is more of a semi-ballad. It's really well arranged, some fantastic vocals and harmonies. Music's very well composed, and all around a fantastic song. Next up is a song called After the Silence. This is a little bit more up-tempo, but it's still very much hard rock AOR. Now, Magnum have started to do a lot more hard rock AOR songs than in previous times. As we all know, there was more progressive elements in the early career. Next up is a song called Blue Tango. This is a really catchy song with some great elements. All around a really strong, solid song, beautifully composed. All in all, this is a really strong album for Magnum. It's a great album to start 2024. So I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. It's got some really good songs, and if you are a fan of Magnum, you're really going to enjoy this. Fantastic production, some really good songs here, so watch out for the tour. This is probably going to start at the end of this year, maybe early 2025, but like I say, Tony has to recover. So all around, great album, guys. Check out the new Magnum amps called Here Comes the Rain, released on Steamhammer Records. Thanks for watching.